Okay, hello. We are on the floor today. I actually spend a lot of time on the floor today. And welcome to this live coaching. I'm going to talk about why sitting on the floor is much better than the chair. If you're listening or watching this, come on the floor with me. If you're like listening to it while you're doing other things, then I totally get it because I do the same thing. Alright, so why is the floor better than the chair? First of all, chairs are a new invention, only a couple hundred years old. Well, that's not true. They're pretty old, going back to the ancient Egyptians. But only rich royalty people use chairs, and it was only so that they can sit higher than everybody else. Like, it wasn't a practical reason for it. During the Industrial Revolution of America, or maybe the world, that's when chairs started to become a thing for us. So we all had chairs. It's kind of like when rich people have something and then they're like, well, now we can mass produce it so everybody has it, so it's not a rich people thing anymore. So 200 years the chair has really been in our lives consistently. That's not a lot of time if you think about evolution. So humans were not designed to sit in chairs. It actually compresses you in ways, I'm about to bring on my spine, compresses you in ways that the floor will not. So if you think about a chair, like your feet are on the ground, my nails are the feet, and I'm going to try to do this. Ooh, okay. These are the knees, right, and these are your legs. So you're in this bent position all the time. Back here, that's your hamstrings, and look at my hand, it's all crunched up. So that's happening to your hamstrings. And then if my hamstrings are all crunched up, then what's going to happen to my spine? My lower back is going to be crunched up. Everything is literally crunched up and compressed. So, no bueno. Now, when if chairs are only a couple hundred years old, like in our lives, then what did humans do to chill, to rest? They were on the floor. They squatted. They either did like a deep squat. And if you go to other countries, you'll see people do that. They'll eat like this, right? Or they're kneeling. They still do this in a lot of Asian countries especially. They're kneeling on the floor, right? We are not used to that, so you may not have the flexibility or mobility to do that right now. And that's okay. Sitting on the floor will help you get to that flexibility. Even if you just sit, like I'm just kind of sitting like this while I'm talking to you, that's fine. Or like this. I like to have my table in front of me, like my coffee table, and I put my laptop on it. That's how I work, and that way my back and my core is working to keep me upright. And if I feel like I need to take a break, I'll just get up and start doing stuff. I do have I should have brought it in here. I don't feel like I'm going to get it. It's all in the living room. I'll take a picture of it. I do have a chair that's like it's a floor chair. So I'll post a picture of it in the group. So humans rested by sitting on the floor somehow. They did not sit in chairs. You can do the same thing. And my client who went through the Chilotes program, I've been talking about Chilotes all month, and Chilotes are floor exercises that you can do. There's been some examples posted. Floor exercises you can do while you watch TV. And they work, they're chill, you don't have to sweat, you don't have to get dressed, none of that stress. And my client went through the program. She loved Chilotes, which is one of the reasons why I'm bringing it out to the streets, because my clients love it so much. But one thing that Chilotes helped her with was her back pain. And this is not on purpose. I wasn't purposely, we didn't talk about her back pain that much because it didn't flare up all the time. But she told me, she was like, not even just doing the Chilotes exercises, but just being reminded to be on the floor, being more connected with the floor, helped her with her back pain. And Chilotes, because it's on the floor, so if you watch TV on the couch, Chilotes will bring you down to the floor. And once you're down on the floor, you'll get used to it, and you'll be like, oh, I can actually hang out on the floor more than just doing Chilotes or exercises. I can be on the floor while I eat. I can be on the floor while I work. I can be on the floor while I play. I can be on the floor, right? If you have kids, babies especially, then you're probably on the floor because you're playing with your baby on the floor. But if not, we don't have any reason to be on the floor. But I'm telling you, the ultimate reason is your health. And you will get more mobile as you play on the floor, right? Just sitting on the floor like this increases your mobility and the strength of your core. So the more you do it, the more strong and more mobile you will get. You don't have to be like, I'm going to do this exercise in order to get strong and mobile. You don't have to do that. Just bring yourself to the floor, hang out on the floor, do stuff on the floor. So you can actually come hang out with me and some of my clients on the floor. September 16th, I'm hosting the Chilotes Slumber Party. The next live, I will go into detail about what it is and why it's so cool and awesome and fun. But it's a 4-week online group experience, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to sit on the floor. We're going to lay on the floor. We're going to do our exercises. We're going to hang out with a Facebook group similar to this one. I hope it'll be more active because I want you to leave not only with a new Chilotes habit that that allows you not to skip your workout again. I want you to leave with a new friend or two to connect with, whether it's local or online, someone you can do Chilotes with as a body double, someone you will just want to hang out with and talk to. And you're going to leave with new show, game, book recommendations, new ways to chill recommendations. So it's not only are you going to have a new habit, you're going to have new friends and new chill recommendations. That's my goal for this. You for sure will have a new habit because you will not need to skip exercise ever again. You never have to be on the couch wondering like, oh, should I get off the couch just to sweat? Should I put on my workout clothes? You never have to do that because you could just slide off the couch, wear your pajamas, and do your exercises on the floor. Feel accomplished. Feel that sense of pride and that sense of joy in yourself so that loop of disappointment ends. That loop of, oh, I skipped it. I'm going to wait till next week. Wait till next week. That's going to end September 16th. Period. So, and it all starts with the floor. I really like the floor. Even when I dance, I tend to like go down to the floor at some point. It's funny because I never felt like a grounded type of person. I was always like an airy person, and I still am. I'm an airy. I like to jump. I like to be in the air. I do. It took me a long time to like feel connected to the ground. I was always very flighty. So the ground is a special place to me for that reason too. So I hope you make friends with the ground. Pick a time today or whenever you watch this week or next week, whenever, and hang out on the floor. Okay? Tell me how it goes. Ask questions. Let me know. I'll talk to you next week, okay? Peace.